Good morning, party people. Welcome to another week in the life of a nursing student vlog. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Sarah. My life is a complete mess. Everything's a mess and I'm feeling very overwhelmed, so I thought, you know what, perfect time for a vlog so people can see what it's like. So I normally try to wait for me to do some cool activity or something. This week I'm like, no, you're getting probably what it looks like at my worst. So as you can see, I have some pillows behind me. None of them have pillowcases on. Because I did laundry last night and I washed my pillowcases and then they're in the dryer right now. I never put them on, but I had to take them out. And it is 7 a.m. on October 23rd. We're just about halfway through my fall semester. We're halfway through my first semester, which is crazy to say. It feels like I just started 2 weeks ago, but no, it's been almost 2 months. What? I had to wake up early because I have to read a textbook chapter from here because I did not all weekend. Well, actually I did. We had to do, let's see, chapter 35. So I had to do chapter 35, which was rest and sleep. And then I have to read 45, which I think is this one. Yes. 45, which is sensory functioning. Before I do that, I'm gonna look presentable because I don't right now. I'm gonna just get ready for the day and hopefully by 7:30 I will, oh, sorry. Hopefully by 7:30 I will look cute. Hey guys, it is 8:30. I finished my chapter. Woohoo. Feels so, I love when I do that. I love when I set out to do something and then do it. It's such a good feeling. I read the chapter and I feel like this is one of the few times, at least in the last month, that I actually did the readings before lecture, because the first month of school I was really on top of it, and then something happened. I think the second unit started with the nursing process, which we had to read 5 chapters in 1 weekend, and I was like, no. And then that was followed up with oxygenation, which was an 80-page one, and I was like, no. And then med chapter, we started pharm a little bit, and that was 150 pages, and I was like, no. But we had to split it up over multiple lectures, which I kind of finished on time. I did most of it, or what I could, but this is the first lecture that I could honestly say I did the readings for, which is great. It looks like a lot, so what I highlighted is in orange. It looks like a lot, but it's not that much. So my strategy with highlighting is trying to figure out what could be a test question, and then what do I need to understand something else. So I didn't really do a lot. Most of this chapter I felt to kind of be common sense. It talked about patients who have sensory impairments. So if they're if they have low vision, or they're visually impaired in another way, or hard of hearing, what do you do? Well, for a blind person, you announce your presence. You don't just go up and touch them without, so it's things like that. I'm like, okay, I feel like that could be a test question, but I could figure that out on test day. So certain things I won't highlight. The last time you saw me, I think, was my other vlog that I filmed a month ago. So since then, I have taken test 2. I did well on that. I got a 92, so I was like, okay. Oh, I want to show you this. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I had a very scary experience at clinical. I don't know how much of it I can share just because patient privacy. But I had a patient who we needed to do a rapid response for, and that was very scary. I think that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. It was just a very scary thing, and I kind of had a panic attack. Not in the not in front of the patient, but just you know, I kind of pulled myself away, had my little 5-minute panic attack. I pulled it together. I was so impressed by that. I was so impressed by my ability to just pull it together and just like act like I was totally fine. That was my first time of that happening. That was crazy. So that kind of shook my confidence a little bit. Like, can I really do this? Is this something I really want to do? And like, I'm grappling with the responsibility that I would take on. And it's like very scary. Like, do I want to do that? Not necessarily can I, but like, should I? You know, like figuring that out, because those are two different things. And then over this past week, I've kind of just been like a little bit depressed, because I have like a similar thought process when I was in my CNA class. And, you know, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I ended up like not finishing my CNA class, because I was very in my head, and the same thought process is kind of like repeating itself. And it's kind of like, can I really see myself doing this? Like, I feel really unprepared. How will I be able to be a responsible nurse when I graduate? Like that kind of thinking. Like, should I just quit while I'm ahead? Just stop now before like I hurt somebody, or I get hurt, or like something really bad happens. And I'm trying my best to tell myself like, this is very normal for me to feel this way. I am only 2 months into school. Like, I gotta cut myself some slack. I'm not gonna be perfect after 2 months of school. I'm not gonna be perfect after 2 years of school. And I feel like I don't know. I think it's just me feeling so lost when I'm at clinical sometimes. Like, I can do a physical assessment perfectly in lab, right? But then when I go to do it on a real person, I'm like, oh, this person is sick. Should I ask them to sit up so I can listen to their lung sounds? Like, are they going to be able to sit up? Is it going to be uncomfortable for them? Like, are they going to be annoyed that I'm asking them to sit up? Like, things like that like you don't even think of when you're in lab. It's just like, do it. You know, you're doing it on a classmate. Like, they don't care. But when you're with a real patient, it's like much different. And I don't know. Then you're like, am I taking too long? Are they, you know, annoyed about it, that I'm asking so many questions? Like, you know? So it's like really different. And I don't know. Each clinical day is different. Like, I love my instructor. I love my classmates. I feel like I tell you that guys that like all the time. Like, I love them so much. Speaking of that, I made them little Halloween goodie bags. I just want to show you. I made, okay, so it's a bit of a long story, but let me put this down. I found my tripod, guys. Are you like proud of me? You should be. Okay, so I get stressed out, which I feel like you guys know by now. And so I think I told you guys about this in my last vlog. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember if I cut that part out, because it was a very long vlog. Like, the whole thing was like 2 hours and I had to cut it down to like an hour. So like, I don't know. I don't remember which part I had left in, but it's Crazy Erin's thinking putty. It is the best. I use it for like times when I'm at home and I'm in my head and I'm like getting really overwhelmed and sometimes having a panic attack, but this is just so soothing. Just like even looking at it, because it has like sequins in it. So just like looking at it is just really relaxing for me. And then I get to like play with it and it's like soft and it looks like slime, but it's not slime. It's like it's like a stretchy version of Play-Doh. Like, if you played with Play-Doh, hopefully, do kids still play with Play-Doh? I don't know. If you played with Play-Doh as a kid, it doesn't smell like Play-Doh, but it kind of feels like that. It's slightly sticky, but not like, and it won't dry out. So I have a tin of this that I keep at home, and then I have a tin that I keep in my car that I bring with me to class or lab. And before the test, I was passing that putty around. Everyone's like, oh, this is actually like really nice. And like when people were getting anxious, I would like give them my mini tin to like, you know, play with. We were doing that I was passing the putty around when we were like reviewing for the test the day before. And so I went on Amazon, I got a 7-pack of the little mini tins and I made them into little Halloween goodie bags. So hopefully I'm gonna open some ones and just like show you. I'm opening Kohl's. So let me see if I can. I tied these really good. A little bit too good. I just like tied it so it stayed tight. Okay, so I got the little bags from Target, and then Target had like a 48 piece goodie bag thing. So it had like, okay, so I'll just show you what's inside. Like a little like what's in my goodie bag. So Halloween stickers, I thought were so cute. And then a little mini notebook, a pencil, like, you know, like I just thought this was so cute. Like and then what else? There's a little pumpkin eraser. Like, isn't that just like the cutest? Like, have you seen something so cute? And then little candies, because it's Halloween, so I had to give like candy. I just like got, you know, like the type from the grocery store. So candy, and then putty. So everyone had a different one, and I sent it in the group chat like, hey, I got you guys putty, like let me know which one you want, because, you know. So Cole chose the high voltage pink one, and I'm a little bit jealous. I wish, if I had a different one, I wish it was that one. But it's okay. So yeah, I made these little goodie bags for everyone. I hope they like it. They knew that I got them putty, but they have no idea that I'm kind of doing like a little surprise. Where did little tie go? Oh no, I lost the tie. Oh, it's right here. So I'm like really excited to give it to them in lecture today. So yeah, so I have a bag full of everyone's goodie bags. There's 8 of us, so, you know, 7 people. I'm gonna eat my McDonald's because I DoorDash McDonald's. It'll get here soon. I'm gonna get dressed and go to lecture. Okay, so it is 9:08. I'm ready for class. Please ignore the mess. I'm just gonna show you my fit. I'm so proud of it. I know school is not a fashion show, but like, I'm just so proud of the fit right now. Let me just fix my hair. It's so fall and so cozy. I've got the half up, half down with the brown bow and the brown shirt and the cardigan and the jeans and the moccasins. I just feel so cute today. Today's gonna be a good day. In my bag today, I didn't pack like anything because I'm just going to and from class. Like, I'm not gonna go to the library or anything because I have therapy like at 1 o'clock. So there's not really much I can do, so I'm just gonna come straight home and probably just do work at home and then have therapy and then maybe go out, but I don't need to really bring anything, so I didn't pack anything. So I will see you a little bit later. Hey guys, lecture is over. I'm in my car. It is 11:53. I have therapy at 1, so I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna eat a cute little lunch and do an assignment, I think, before therapy. I think I'm gonna do a VSIM, because we have a VSIM that's due next week on the 30th. And then I have a paper for, like, I have nutrition paper I have to do that's due tomorrow for clinical. So I obviously have to do that today, but like, I'd rather like, I don't know. Should I start the paper or should I do the VSIM? I don't know. I'll still figure it out, but I'll hopefully do like one of those 2 things today before therapy. And then I want to make my bed. I tried to make my bed I attempted to maybe make my bed this morning, but it was just like too hectic because like I had to do my reading, I got my McDonald's DoorDash, I had to like get myself together, get the goodie bags. My classmates like love the goodie bags, like I'm so happy. So all of that, and it was just a hectic morning. So I didn't make my bed this morning, but I want to. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do my assignments, do therapy, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Okay, so I know this was not a part of the plan for today, but I decided to zip over to the grocery store. I was gonna zip over to the grocery store before therapy started, and then there's a Bath and Body Works here, so I was like, maybe I'll just like go in Bath and Body Works and get car scents. I just want to pop in. I just want to like pop in to see if they have anything, because I'm gonna be so honest with you, I'm trying so hard to not decorate for Christmas right now. I know, I hear you yelling at me through the computer screen. It's not even a Halloween yet, and I know that's like a crime to be thinking about Christmas right now, but I just can't help myself. And why is this, you ask? Because I celebrated freaking fall in like August 1st. I was in full fall mode, so now that it's like end of October, I'm ready for Christmas. Hope that makes sense. I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party like middle of August. So like I got all my spooky scary stuff, like, you know, but it's fall. Like it's so visibly fall outside, so it's like hard to think about Christmas, but like I'm just thinking ahead, you know? So I want to get like a Christmassy like car scent. I might want to get a wallflower refill because fresh balsam, it's like so good. So good. I want to get the little car scents and maybe a hand sanitizer and maybe a wallflower scent. So I'll see what they have. If they don't have anything, I'm not going to buy anything because girly is on a budget. But I will definitely get boxed milk from the grocery store because it's like right here. So we're going to try that, see what happens. Okay. Okay, so I'm back in the car. I probably don't have time to go to, whatchamacallit, the supermarket, unfortunately. The sun's kind of weird. It's doing weird things. I grossly underestimated the time that it would take me to go into Bath and Body Works. But I did some shopping, just a little bit. Something smells like garbage. It smells like dog doo-doo in here. I think I know what it is, but anyways, you can't smell it, but I can, and it smells like a dumpster in here, like a little dumpster. But anyway, they did in fact have their Christmas scents. Now I have a new problem. I'm gonna be so tempted to not use this until after Halloween. So it was a 5 for $8 for hand sanitizers. So naturally I had to get 5 for $8, you know? So I got Tree Farm. I got Fresh Sparkling Snow. I got Vanilla Bean Noel, the classic, literally classic. I got Winter Candy Apple, another classic, and I got Golden Berry Mistletoe. So I'm very excited to put these in my rotation this holiday season. Also, one thing about me is I am obsessed with their Fresh Balsam scent. Something about it just seems so nostalgic, and you might be like, hello, it's the smell of Christmas trees, like, are you dumb? And the answer is no. Actually, maybe, but no, because growing up, I always had an artificial Christmas tree. So how was that scent nostalgic if I didn't smell it in my house? But what we do have in my parents' house is a wood burning fireplace, and something about the Fresh Balsam scent, it's like woody, and it almost smells like soot to me, like a little bit, like the morning after you burned a fire. Like say like we burned a fire on Christmas Eve, the next morning, Christmas morning, it'll have that like smell in the house. So to me, that's what Fresh Balsam smells like. And so I just had to preface with that because I got like 2 Fresh Balsam scents for my car because I'm gonna run out. So I did 2 of that, and then 1 Vanilla Bean Noel just in case I get sick of it. I think I'm gonna like alternate, so I'm gonna do like these for the month of November and into December, and then if like I run out, I have a backup. It's gonna be Vanilla Bean Noel because that's a really nice scent too. And then, oh, this was a 3 for $11, by the way. So I was like, gotta do that. I don't even know how much they are individually. I didn't even look. They're $5 originally, so it was almost like buy 2 get 1 free kind of. And then for the wallflower scents, it was buy 2 get 2 free. Cause normally they make you buy like 5 for $27, and sometimes like I can't find 5 that I like. I just find like 1 or 2, and I'm like, do I buy multiples of them? Like, I don't know. But this time I bought 2 of the Fresh Balsams because I love the scent so much. It smells so good. It smells so good. Don't blame me, okay? It smells so good. So I got 2 of that, and then to shake it up, I got 2 new scents that I've never tried before. So this year I'm gonna try Hot Cocoa and Cream. I feel like that's like a really comfy, cozy scent. And then also it could just be like a general like winter scent, you know? So if I like, you know, don't want to be in the Christmassy mood all the time, I can just put that on. And then this is Golden Berry Mistletoe. That's like a new scent for this year. I didn't see it last year. In case you couldn't tell, I love Bath and Body Works so much, like so much. Not necessarily for like the perfumes and the like body lotions and stuff. I love it for like the home and car scents. Like the candle, I'm not allowed to burn candles, so I feel like that's why I'm so like neurotic about wallflowers and car scents. And then I just like hand sanitizer. So that is that on that. So that was my little mini Bath and Body Works haul. Hey guys, so I am on my way to the library. I was not able to get like any work done before therapy, and so oh well. So I did therapy, it went well, and then I had lunch and I actually made my bed, so I was really proud of myself for that, because it really like helped me feel like productive and good and happy. So I'm very happy that I was able to get that done. So now I'm on my way to the library. My number one priority is writing that paper that's due tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I should prioritize starting my fluids and electrolytes reading for Wednesday's lecture, or if I should start doing dosage calc, because I have a dosage calc exam in a week and a half. November 1st I have it. So, oh, the VSIM, I'm gonna do that because that's due Monday. So I'm doing the paper and the VSIM, and then I'm not sure if after that I'll do dosage calc or my reading. So hopefully I'm able to get those things done within the next 4-ish hours. Hey guys, I am home from the library. I had to come home because I had to poop and I didn't want to go at the library, so I came home. I was like a little bit anxious about going to clinical tomorrow because the last time I was at clinical, I kind of froze when I went to take the patient history, and I was like, I forgot what to say. I felt really awkward because I was just like silent for like a few seconds, and I'm just like I just forgot to say, and I froze, so it was like really awkward. So I watched a video on YouTube of what it looks like, because I think like they verbally were just like, oh, ask the patient about like, you know, demographics, medication, medical history, surgical history, occupation, you know, symptoms that they're having. And so like I understand that, but then when I go to do it, I'm like, what? Like nothing like it just felt like nothing flowed. Like it wasn't like a conversation. It was just me just like remembering like, oh, I have to ask about medications, and I would like jump to their symptoms, and I would jump to allergies, and it was just like a mess. And then I'll go into the chart, and I think this is the clinical day where we collect patient information to make a care plan. That is my goal for tomorrow. My goal for tomorrow is to do those things and be confident, be a girl boss, and slay the day, because I'm going into it like a little bit shaken up from my last clinical day. But I'm really hoping that I'm better prepared to take a history. I know what to say, I know the order to say it, and hopefully it'll flow better and I'll be less anxious about approaching people. Good morning guys, today is Tuesday, October 24th. I'm running just like a little bit late. It is clinical day. It is like 6:31 right now, and I was supposed to be leaving the house right now. That's not happening. So I just need to iron my pants, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna iron my pants. I'm gonna fill up my Stanley Cup, and then pack my bag and then go. But hopefully by that time it's earlier than 6:45. So I need to be at the hospital by 7:30, I think. Hopefully it's not 7 and I'm like a half hour behind, but I'm pretty sure it's 7:30. Yeah, please ignore the mess because it's a little bit of a struggle right now. Okay, so I ironed my pants. I may have a shot at leaving on kind of on time, but not like being like totally late. Makeup is done. I'm gonna wear, I know it probably looks like no difference, right? I don't even, sometimes I wonder if I should even bother putting makeup on. I'm gonna fill up my Stanley Cup. I rinsed it out, so hopefully it's fine that I didn't like wash it. So I do like, I don't know if you can see it, that much water, and then I'll do the rest apple juice. Okay, and then I put on my straw cover because I'm going to clinical. I don't want it to be dirty. Okay, so that's done. I just need to put on my shoes, pack my bag, and then I'm good to go, I think. So I'm in the car, and apparently I will be there only 6 minutes before I'm supposed to. I did go to Starbucks, but I won't have time to eat my oatmeal. It's really sad because I have to like walk from my car to the hospital. By the time I get there, it's like a 3 or 4 minute walk. So it's like, should I even bother eating the oatmeal? My brain says yes, because breakfast is important. But like, I ordered this morning was a white chocolate mocha with peppermint, also known as a peppermint white mocha. But since it's October still, they don't have like the button for the peppermint white mocha, but like you can still order it. You can order peppermint year round, fun fact. But yeah, I feel like that's technically like a Christmassy drink, but like, we're not gonna talk about that. Hey guys, so it is not yet the afternoon. My clinical is supposed to be 7 to 2, but it is 10:38 right now. Because, and the reason why I'm in my car is because Jaco is here, so they were like, the students gotta go. And so we got booted off the unit, but it's okay. Otherwise, other than that, I had a good clinical day. I had good patient interaction. I got my medical and nursing history, and it went pretty well, I think. Like, it flowed really well. I mean, my patient was a little bit younger, so it was like easier to talk to them. You know, they like knew exactly what was going on and stuff. So like, it was much easier to interact with them and like, you know. So yeah, so that happened. I'm now going home to change out of my scrubs, and then we're gonna finish our clinical day on campus. So that's fun. We were practicing charting and we were practicing care plans today. So I went through my patient's chart. I wrote like everything down that I would need for the care plan and to put in my assessments. Like, I was able to do an assessment on her. Like, it was great. I pretty much know exactly how I'm gonna map out my care plan. I don't know if I can show you. I mean, maybe I can, as long as I don't show any. I guess I can show you like what my nursing diagnoses would be and what my interventions would be. Maybe I can show you. I'm not sure. I'll ask. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to campus. I'm not really supposed to be chatting. I'm supposed to be going home, but you know, I don't know. So I'm going home. I'm changing. I'm going back to campus, and I will talk to you hopefully after that. Hey guys, I am back from the most pointless thing they have ever made us do. We had an on-campus half clinical day. We were literally there for like an hour and a half. We did nothing. I started doing my care plan for my patient. I couldn't concentrate for the absolute life of me. But what I did accomplish is I know what I'm having for lunch today, and it's French onion soup from Panera. I'm so excited for this French onion soup. You guys have no idea. We were talking about, I don't know how we got on that topic actually. Somehow French onion soups got brought up, and I was like, ooh, I want one. So now I'm gonna get one, and I'm probably gonna take a nap because I'm just like tired, and I was like a little bit cranky, but like tired. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else to say or do, so I'll see you later. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. I got a free kitchen sink cookie. I love these things. They have like toffee, salt, chocolate chips, pretzels. That looks so good. So I got that, and then my soup! My soup! Oh my gosh. I'm so hyped for this. Oh, it's so good. I love French onion soup, especially on a day like today. So good. And having it with the bread is like top tier. So good. Hey guys. So it's 8:14 and I got no work done. And hold on, I kind of have a good reason. So the reasoning, okay, so the plan when I came home was to take a nap, to have my French onion soup at Panera, which I loved so much. And then my plan was to just snuggle up in bed, take a nap, get up, and read my textbook chapter for tomorrow's lecture. Except I couldn't fall asleep. So I was just like waiting to fall asleep, and now it's 8 o'clock at night and I never napped and I never read my textbook. But I did watch Love is Blind. But anyways, one of the girls just like really annoyed the absolute crap out of me on this season, and I don't want to give it away for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, but like she just irks me like so much. But anyways, and one of the guys too, actually. If you know, you know. You know exactly who I'm talking about, who I just irks me. Actually two of them do, but like one way more than the other, because I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to give anything away. So I'm kind of struggling because I'm teetering between being too tired to read and not being tired enough to fall asleep. And this deadline is approaching of me needing to not only read, but like understand, kind of memorize almost, parts of the fluids and electrolytes chapter. And I might have shown you, I feel like I did, but I don't remember if I did, my index cards. I might have shown you my index cards, but I don't remember. But I made them. Did I make them last night? I don't remember when I made them actually. Wait, today is Tuesday. So yeah, I would have made them last night, I think. Yeah, that would make sense. So I made them last night because today's Tuesday, right? Yes. So I made 3 sets of them and I color coded them so it's easy for me to figure it out. So this one is a stack of each of the electrolytes and their like lab ranges. And then this one is kind of self-explanatory, but like if I wanted to quiz myself, you know, it would be like what the abnormal lab value is. So like I know that like hyponatremia means below normal level of sodium in the bloodstream, and then I wrote the range. I wrote like sodium deficient in extracellular fluid and then less than 135 milliequivalents per liter. I did that for, I like went, so like the ones that I wrote in black is just like the plain lab value, like straight up, and then the one in blue is like what it means and what the lab value is. And then the red is the part that I'm probably going to concentrate on the most. It's causes and manifestations of the abnormal like electrolyte imbalance. So for example, I think this one says hypocalcemia. So this I know is going to be not enough calcium in the blood. And then by the time I read these index cards and study these, I would have, okay, so hold on. So I have a process. So step 1 is to know the normal, right? Step 2 is to know the abnormal. And then step 3 is to know the details of the abnormal. So like I would have done, I'm going to memorize the black index cards first, and then the blue, and then the red. Honestly, I feel like I could just skip straight from black to red. I didn't even need the blue ones, but I just made them anyway. So like what is this? Hypercalcemia. So I know that this is too much calcium in the blood. So what causes hypercalcemia, you might ask? It's going to be cancer and hyperparathyroidism. And then you're going to be like, okay, but what does this mean for the patient? So the patient who has hypercalcemia, these are going to be their clinical manifestations: nausea, vomiting, constipation, bone pain, excessive urination, thirst, confusion, lethargy, and slurred speech. So that's hypercalcemia, and I'll go through. So I have a feeling, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the struggle that I'm having right now, which is kind of a good problem to have, I guess, but it's kind of difficult. So lecture tomorrow, we are doing fluids and electrolytes, right? Which would include the electrolytes. You would need to know that. So the issue that I'm having is that we split up our lecture. Like the fluid and electrolytes like chapter is so big and it's so in depth that we have 2 lectures dedicated to it. And so I don't know how much of the textbook I actually need to read to be prepared for lecture tomorrow. And if I even need to memorize these for lecture tomorrow, because like, listen, I feel like a real big idiot for saying this, but we play Kahoot in class and I'm like very competitive about it. Like over the last like month, I was in like the podium like 90% of the time. I got first place like 3 times. I was like second place the other 2 times, but like I'm always on the podium. Not always, but like most of the time I'm on the podium. And we did sleep and rest and sensory functioning, and I was in like 18th place, and that was so humbling. I just needed to be humbled because I was like getting too cocky. I was like, oh, I got this. And then it was like, what is like Meniere's disease? And I'm like, what? Like, like what? I didn't even know the context that was in. Like, you could have told me that Meniere's affected vision and I would have believed you. And I honestly don't know if it does. Let me check. If you're curious, Meniere's disease is characterized by fluctuating hearing loss, dizziness, and tinnitus. Possible causes of Meniere disease include hypothyroidism, diabetes, and neurosyphilis, in case you were wondering. I need to read this chapter because I glossed over it like so hard the morning before my lecture on, was it Monday? Monday morning, I read this, I was supposed to read this chapter, and I swear I did. I so did. I can prove it. Like I have like, I feel like I showed you this. I was like, oh yeah, like I like highlighted, I didn't like highlight that much, and then like, obviously I didn't highlight enough because I didn't think enough of it was important to remember. But anyways, so I'm gonna attempt to read this textbook, and just pray for me that I survive lecture tomorrow, because I don't like feeling unprepared for lecture, and like I don't really have time to like fall behind and then try to catch up, because we're doing sub-Q and IM injections in lab on Thursday, and like I have to know that because our evaluation's next week for that, and we have the dosage calc exam next week. So it's just like I cannot fall behind. And then 2 weeks after the dosage calc exam is my next lecture exam, and like I have a care plan due. I have to, like, it's just like literally so much everything at once. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna stop complaining. I'm gonna just do my work. I will see you at some point soon.
Hey guys, it is Editing Sarah. So you might be wondering, how is it a week in the life of a nursing student if the vlog ends on a Tuesday? Well, the answer is I filmed, I guess, so much I didn't realize that I can't really fit the whole week in one video, because it would literally be like an hour and a half. And so I'm going to split up this vlog into 2 videos. So I'm going to post this one now. That's why you're seeing this. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is what I filmed for, this vlog. So those 4 days will be in like a part 2 kind of. I don't really plan to make this like a normal thing, but like, it's just how it happened this week. So yeah, if you want to maybe see my face again or see part 2 of this video, consider subscribing. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.